No, because I'll tell you for why I know that it definitely wasn't. I knew that I had a window of about 45 minutes to watch as much of God Baby Gone as I could when I got up this morning at 5:30, and I saw the scene where she says, "Oh, she's gone, baby, gone," and that was quite near the end of the amount of time that I had. So I think it was about half an hour in that he says it.
Okay. I, for some reason, thought it was... This film was a lot longer than I anticipated it being when I put it on.
Oh, really?
Even after I saw the trailer, I thought it was quite a slow burner.
Do you feel like it felt long then?
Yeah, I found that it was almost 2 films.
Really?
Like, there's the... Like, you could have made it into 2 films. I mean, they made The Hobbit into 3, so you can do whatever you want, I think. But there was a definite sort of bit in the middle where I was like, oh, they could have just made... It could be 2 episodes of a TV show. This could be a pilot for a TV show.
What, all 2 hours of it?
Okay, maybe if they took some of it out, it could be a pilot for a TV show.
So, Ben Affleck. Batfleck.
Well, not anymore. It's Battinson now.
I know, I'm 100% up for that. I think it'd be quite a good Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, it's always more the actual superhero side of it I'm more worried about, but then I found myself sort of defending the Robert Pattinson casting thing, because someone just went, yeah, no, but he'll be shit as Batman. I was like, you can put anyone in the suit.
That's literally
Doesn't
the
have
point
to
of
be
Batman.
him, yeah.
But also, stop worrying about shit that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm less worried about Robert Pattinson in the film and more about them writing it, because that's the bit they struggle with it over at DC Films. Because you could give the best actor in the world a bad script and it will be trash.
That is an accusation that is levelled at X-Men Dark Phoenix, I hear. Apparently the performances are all very good, but the script's a bit shit.
Why is it that... I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but why can't they nail the Phoenix Saga? I just don't understand.
I don't know why they're doing it again.
Because that's how they finished the last set of 3 films. So that's how they... Oh no, this is 4 films. Because you got Days of Future Past, and the other 2, and then this one.
I get so confused with the timelines.
Well, this was just like a hard reset, pretty much. Well, Days of Future Past was like a big old... Yup. Those films were not good enough. Actually, no. X-Men 3 I didn't enjoy as much as the others, but...
No, I didn't. But Days of Future Past is quite fun. Anyway, these are not the films of Ben Affleck.
No, well, I mean, he's a very good segue into just superhero shit.
Sorry, I keep coughing. It's really bad. Have you seen any other films directed by Ben Affleck? Do you know if you have seen?
I need to remember what they are.
There are not many. Would you like me to run down the list for you?
I'm just looking at his personal life bit, and I thought I'd got to like the films, and then I was looking at it, I was like, alcoholism, that doesn't sound like a very happy film.
I've got a list of the films he's directed right here.
Okay, fire them at me.
Have you seen Argo?
No.
That's quite a good film, actually. It's quite funny. Gone Baby Gone, you've seen that, I presume.
It worries me that they're in that order.
This is alphabetical.
Okay, good. That was terrifying.
This is his short film, and technically his first directorial debut, but we're focusing on debut feature films. I killed my lesbian wife, hung her on a meat hook, and now I have a 3-picture deal at Disney. Have you seen that film?
No.
Neither have I.
But is that the true story of James Gunn?
Live by Night or Live by Night? It's probably Live by Night, isn't it?
No.
I've not seen that either. And The Town. Or The Toon.
I have seen The Town.
Ah. Is it good?
I'm just double checking. I have indeed seen The Town.
Ben Affleck, John Hamm, Rebecca Hall, Blake Lively, Jeremy Renner, Pete Postlethwaite, and Chris Cooper.
I have actually seen that film. I don't remember it very well.
I remember when that came out, I thought, that actually looks
That's
really
the thing,
good.
because I wanted to see it because it had Jeremy Renner in it.
Remner.
The N looks like it could be an M, and I get confused halfway through saying it.
You are a simple individual.
Yes. But I didn't remember that had Blake Lively in it.
Argo's very good, though. There are these people, I think, what was it? Is it Iran? There's some people that need to get out of a country. Tehran. And in order to get these people out, they're US diplomats in Iran. So what they do is they pretend they're sending a film crew over, and they sort of escape by disguising these diplomats as members of the film crew, and so they have to come up with this film that they're making. And the film they make is called Argo. It's a sci-fi thing. It's really, really fucking good.
Isn't Bryan Cranston in that as like the president or something?
He's in it. I don't know as he plays the president, but he is in it. And so is John Goodman, and I watch John Goodman in anything.
Yeah. Just while I remember, because we're talking about Ben Affleck and Batman's still a thing. Apparently they're doing a Pennyworth series.
But Alfred.
Yeah. Like before he met the Waynes.
Are they going to do like SAS Alfred or like Butler, proper Butler Alfred?
It's written by the same people who did Gotham. So I'm imagining it's more SAS.
Oh, with Sean Pertwee?
No.
That's kind of bullshit.
Well, no, this is younger, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of what they're doing. The only reason I know about it is because Paloma Faith was on Graham Norton. And she's in it. As a baddie.
I think she'd be a good Poison Ivy.
I don't think... Because I think it's all pre him
Batman.
meeting the Waynes. So they'll be more like...
The Falcones or something, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know if it's set in the UK or if it's set in America.
That's a point.
I'm interested to see... Oh. Goes to work with Thomas Wayne in 1960s London.
There you go.
It's set in London. I'm interested to see it. Apparently it's only 10 episodes as well, which is nice.
That makes for easier watching, most deaf.
Yeah, and to be fair, it's one of yeah, so we'll probably cover it on the podcast like in a couple of years.
Shall we talk about Gone Baby Gone?
Oh, I think we've exhausted all other topics.
What do you think? Also, first, let's start at the top. What's it about?
Oh, well, it's about a kidnapping of a child. The aforementioned baby who was gone. Baby gone.
It does sort of, do what it says on the tin, doesn't it? There is a baby-ish, and it's gone.
Yeah. Doesn't come back. No, it does come back.
Okay, well now we don't need to watch the film.
Oh, well, I've already watched it.
Yeah, but the people listening might not have. To be fair,
Been over this.
if you've not watched the films we're talking about, I don't really know what you're getting out of this other than us dribbling on.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's quite hard to do it's the thing I struggle with the most about because with co-pilots we can just kind of go, yeah, it's only the first episode.
Yeah, very difficult to do that with a film.
Maybe we should only watch the first half an hour of a film.
I don't think that would help.
Well, no, I mean, it wouldn't change a lot of my opinions. Like, The Loveless would still have been...
Shit.
I'd have liked it maybe more.
Because it's done.
Had I known I could just go, well, that's my half an hour. But yeah, so this is Casey Affleck, who plays a PI, who I think right at the start of the film they're just watching the TV play of like
Yeah.
someone going like, lost a fucking kid. And then you see the lead detective,
uncle.
I think, at some point. Well, you see the lead detective on the not the lead detective, Morgan Freeman, the captain of this like super saving the kids unit, and like I don't know why or what made me think it, but I just went, I think he has something to do with it.
Really?
Like way too early on for to have any clues, but just going like, I think. I don't know. I couldn't say why.
Is it because Morgan Freeman's in it and playing what looks to be quite a small role at this point?
Yeah, I think it might have been, but I couldn't tell you why I thought it. But I was like,
I suppose whenever
I think I just assumed there was more to it than just they're going to try and find a kid.
Yeah. To be fair, whenever you've got like a mystery film though, because you know that it's like we need to find out who done it, you just start, outside of the fiction, you just start thinking, it might be them, and it could be this person that we've not spent much time with.
Well, I think, and like the line of inquiry makes that they take throughout the first like hour of the film just makes so much sense, and you're like, yeah, well, like you've clearly fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
But you bungled it and it's your fault. Then how the fuck is there another hour after this?
That's the thing. It very much. The story really is hard, isn't there? Because it's they follow one lead all the way through, and that's it. Then she was gone, and that was it. Nothing more happened.
Yeah, and then there's a little time jump.
It's only 2 months. It's not.
Yeah. It's not a Walking Dead time jump where they go 7 years and stop me caring.
Apparently that is quite good though, I've heard. But
I didn't realise that I'd watched the end of the season. That's how mediocre the season finale was. I was just like, oh cool, I wonder what happens next week. And I was like, where's the next? Oh, okay. I guess that's off until October. But yeah, like it really got to like the end of that first hour, and I was like, you've solved it. I mean, wow, you haven't solved it, but you tried real hard. And now have we just got an hour of spiraling depression? Is that the second half of this film? But then, because doesn't it, his life falls apart in those 2 months, doesn't it?
He basically is like, no one wants to hire him anymore.
Well, yeah, if you can't even find a kid.
Yeah. But then, what's his name? Patrick, his mate Patrick, is like, we need to go and deal with this shit. So that's when he goes to see that Corwin guy.
Oh yeah, like the
creepy ass motherfucker.
Well, that's the thing, because they like introduced those as leads really early on. Just went like, yeah, but we don't know where they are. And then, from what I understand, just kind of gave up on trying to find them. And then, yeah, Patrick and his mate just turn up and they're like, how about we just go in and see what happens? And then they kill everyone.
They really do go for it. They kill it's Nick's the first, the sort of the bad cop, isn't he? Or is he the good cop? I can't remember.
Well, Nick, he's the one who you don't really know about because he dies halfway through the film, so who cares?
But yeah, so Patrick realises that there's a link between these two child molesters, the child molester and the disappearance of Amanda, who's the original girl who goes missing. And then that is sort of corroborated by Lionel, who's her uncle, who says, okay, we didn't actually tell you the truth. We were trying to get away. They wanted to fake a kidnapping in order to take the money that was stolen from Cheese and start a new life with Amanda, and to sort of say fuck you to her mum, who's a bit of a twat.
Yeah, I think it was like, because I think he goes down this massive rabbit hole of like this whole conspiracy because of like Remy convinces that he once planted evidence on someone. He's just like,
yeah,
just for some reason I can't get it out of my head that this guy might also have kidnapped a kid. And like it's weirdly tense for a film that doesn't have very much action, and it's very much just people talking.
Yeah.
And like I really enjoyed it.
I really liked it as well. Like, I really, really liked it. More than I thought I was gonna.
I think when I started watching I was like, oh cool, a detective one. And that kind of doesn't put me off, but like I've seen a lot of them, and it like there's only so far you can go. I think the having Amanda alive a bit at the end was nice.
It was a bit of a surprise, to be honest, because it's so bleak and
yeah, that's the thing. That was the main twist for me, was that like
when she runs
she's
out of the
just
house.
there, and I was like, oh damn, they didn't kill the kid, just that other one.
But the whole thing being like, look, we're trying to get her a better life. This is why we're doing it. I think the most interesting part of it is that bit at the end where, look, we took her away from her drug addict mother, and give her a better chance of life. But Patrick's like, no, you can't do that. You still kidnapped a kid, no matter what your intention.
Yeah, I like that. There was always like a little bit of doubt in my head as to whether he would just sort of go, fuck it, you're right.
Yeah.
Or not, and then it just cuts, and he's like, I called the police, but it sort of makes it sound like he's given him some time to make a break for it.
Yeah, it's literally the rest of the film is telling him he's wrong. Everyone else is like, no, we're doing this pretty good. And even his girlfriend, Angie, says that she's happier here, she could have a really nice life. He still calls the police, which I really don't know how to feel about that, because I was like, I really don't know what I'd do in that situation. I don't know what the right thing is to do, because obviously they're trying to do, like even Morgan Freeman says, we're trying to do a good thing here. Don't fuck it up for us.
But that's the thing, you can't do a bad thing first to get to the good thing. I think it's one of those really weird grey areas, and this film doesn't really help because it's just like, yeah, but like, look at the guy who called the police. He literally just shot a guy in the back of the head, like someone who really probably fucking deserved it, but was also like cowering and would have been quite easy to just arrest.
Yeah.
I think it's a real good show of like moral grey areas.
Yeah. Because Patrick is so conflicted about shooting the paedophile in the back of the head, and even people come up to him, like even at the funeral, say, "Oh, really good job with that guy. You did the right thing." He's like, I so don't know if I did or not. They even have a conversation. He's like, "Would you do it again?" He says, "No, I don't think I would."
What I like is it almost seems like he's making up for that like crime of passion essentially by doing the legally right thing rather than the
morally right thing.
Yeah, that's weird. This film's a lot more clever than I gave it credit for.
Oh yeah, totally. It's going to stay with me, this one. I'm going to be thinking about this for ages. Just like, I really don't know how, like, if that was the right thing to do. Angie breaks up with him, and he visits Amanda with Helene.
Yeah, fuck it, that'll do.
And there's that scene, isn't it? Patrick says to her, "Oh, is this Mirabelle about the doll, and Amanda says, "Oh, her name's Annabelle." I'm like, oh shit, the mum didn't even know the name of the doll. So it's like, are you sure you did the right
I didn't
thing?
even pick up on that. I thought she just got a new doll. But no, it's a really, really good film.
Yeah, I think Casey Affleck is amazing in this.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen him in a bunch of other stuff, but
He was in Manchester by the Sea a year or two ago, and that's apparently very, very good.
I know that I'll scroll through like his list of films and be like, oh yeah, no. Oh wait, no, this is that's not happening. Ocean's 12, seen that. Ocean's 11, also seen that, and Good Will Hunting. Yeah, not as many films as I thought, but
I don't remember him being in Tower Heist, but I very much remember seeing Tower Heist in the cinema.
So that's the thing. I remember wanting to see The Assassination of Jesse James so much, and I still haven't seen it.
Apparently, it's very, very good. There you go, same year as Gone Baby Gone. How exciting!
And the same year as Ocean's 13 as well.
Not quite as exciting. I really didn't like Ocean's 13. It's the only one I've actually seen.
That is not the one. Watch Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11's good.
Yeah, no, I realised that I started with the wrong. I think Eddie Izzard's in Ocean's 13.
I think you might be right.
I am about most things, to be fair. So.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a really, really, really good film. I really liked it.
Yeah,
I
and the
thought
thing
it
is,
was fucking
like,
great.
I think even it would be really good, even if you knew the ending. I think you
Yeah,
might
I
not get
think
the
so.
oh shit, she's still alive at the end. But I think it's still be a really good watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd really like the sort of procedural element of it. But I really like that in stories. It's like, right, we've got to go to here to talk to this guy about this, and then he leads you to this. And
Yeah, I think I really like the just weird. It doesn't really tell you where. It doesn't tell you what it thinks. It just goes, "What would you do?" You're like, "Oh, I don't fucking know, mate. I don't
That's
probably
very true.
shot the kid or something. I don't know."
it doesn't come down either side on the moral decisions that are made, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, I think it's probably quite easy as a director to go, well, this is clearly the right choice because I said so. But I think it's really good that he just kind of goes, well, was he wrong? The answer is maybe.
Possibly. We don't really know.
Maybe. And I'm glad that he didn't also just like do like a bigger time jump right at the end of the film and just go, oh well, he's now got to like, oh look, he's found the kid again, she's dead from like something that would have been avoided if he left it with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing that some films like this do, is they go right there and they're like, look, this is how happy or sad the story was based on the character's final decision. It's like, oh, well, cool, can I just use my imagination, please?
Yeah.
But yeah, I would watch this again at some point soon. Oh, there's a book.
Yeah, it's based on a book. Apparently, when this came out on DVD and Blu-ray in Australia, the ending's different. Like,
Really?
I've completely forgotten her name. What's her name? Angie. Apparently, she's like begs him to return the kid to her mum. Well, that's very fucking strange.
That's a very fucking different film.
I wonder why that is.
That's really weird. Like, I still don't like it when films do that. They have different endings for different places. And it surprises me that it's not the American one that's that very much like a do the right thing.
Oh, here you go. The UK release was originally set for 20th of December 2007, but it was pushed back to June 6th, or 6th of June 2008. Why is that? Quick quiz. Why is that? Why would you move it from 2007 to 2008?
Oh wait, there was a very high-profile kidnapping that year.
Well, we assume it's kidnapping.
Ah,
Like the most famous disappearance of our
moral
time.
grey area. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so they pushed it back to not be associated with Madeleine McCann. Which I guess is like...
That's good, but you're not
Probably a
going to
good
make...
choice.
You can't make a film like that in... you probably could do it in like 6 months, can you?
It was like 24, isn't it? Do you remember when we did 24? All the way back in series 1 of Co-Pilots, when we did 24, we were like, oh, they changed the ending of the pilot because it was so close to 9/11.
I think they did something similar with Spooks, maybe, as well. I mean, I think it happens probably more regularly than we think.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good film.
So, on the strength of this, would you watch other films directed by Ben Affleck?
I probably would.
Yeah. I don't think did he direct Good Will Hunting?
I think he was just a writer on it, wasn't he?
Because I think he and Matt Damon wrote it. I don't know if he directed it.
No, because I remember there's that great story of them going around to directors with like an extra like the gay porn scene in the middle.
Yeah.
And they were only going to give it to a director who went, so about this, do you really want to do this? And like, no, it was just to see if you'd actually read the script.
Jesus Christ. Ben Affleck is the youngest writer ever to win an Oscar for screenwriting.
Was that for Good Will Hunting though?
Yeah. And he was 25. Jesus, that's incredible.
That's great. You've made me feel shit now.
Yeah, now I feel rubbish.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I can't write for shit, but you could, have tried.
I probably wouldn't be able to write something as good as Good Will Hunting.
And it doesn't have to be that good, but you could have tried. Like Bad Will Hunting.
Bad Will looking for animals.
Bad Will Hunted.
Oh, the sequel.
Yeah.
Bad Will
Obviously
Hunted 2,
it's
Hunt
got
harder.
It's got Will Smith in it, but a bit more gangster. He's just being hunted by Ben Affleck playing Batman.
And then halfway through the video, what are we, some kind of Suicide Squad?
And then, just the film cuts off.
Oh dear. Right, so that's it for this episode of Co-Directors. The next episode of Co-Directors you're going to hear is the directorial debut of Drew Barrymore, which is Whip It. It came out in 2009. It's got something to do with roller skates, I think. I heard something terrifying about Drew Barrymore, is that when she was at Hollywood parties at the age of 12, she was already doing coke. It was really super fucked up.
I hope that comes through in the film.
I really hope it doesn't, because that's not something to be celebrated.
Well, no, there's roller skating.
What's the next thing we're hearing on Co-Pilots?
Oh, the next co-pilot you're going to hear is our return to UK versus the US.
Yes.
And you're probably really happy because I'm finally going to watch one episode of The Office.
Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ. I love The Office. I love it.
Alright, cool. Well, no one's going to listen to that then, are they? You've given away all your opinions. Shut up, people listen. We're in a magazine and everything now.
Yes. We should mention. We should have mentioned that at the start of the show. I'll tell you what. We'll mention it on Co-Pilots, the one we're actually in the magazine.
The one that's actually in the magazine.
If you made it this far, we are in issue 3 of Pod Bible. Thanks to Adam at Pod Bible, who asked for amateur podcasts and very, very kindly agreed to put us in. I think that it might be slightly helped somewhat by the fact that I've done some writing for them. I don't think they would have chosen us otherwise.
No, don't say that.
Why?
This is nothing to do with you. It's all my hard editing.
Alright.
And your tweet. And your writing for them. But apart from that, it's all
And
me.
that yeah, definitely. Alright, fuck you. I'm going over to see. I'm going to the pilots now because we're about to do pilots. I'm going to go and be a pilot. You just fucking watch me.